Welcome to this video series where we will build a no-code clone of ChatGPT. What you see before you right now is not the actual ChatGPT, but the no-code clone that we will actually build in this video series. So we will build a fully functional chatbot just like GPT-3 using Bubble, the no-code platform, as well as OpenAI's API called GPT-3. And we will use the DaVinci model for most of this. Now, it will have a context memory of the chat, just like ChatGPT does, up to a point at least. And we will be able to create new chat messages, new chat channels, and so on. So it's a very nice chat interface way to interact with the AI. And of course, we will just steal the interface from ChatGPT because this is a clone after all. So without further ado, let's go right ahead and build this out. I will take you from zero to hero, and subscribe to this channel to follow along, and I'll see you soon. ChatGPT has rocked the internet world in the last month or so. Why is that? Because it's amazing UX, it's amazing interface, and it's fine-tuned or at least built for a chat kind of interface where you have a conversational tone and it adapts to your tone and all of that. And it's very fast. It's very efficient. But it's essentially built on top of, I mean, not really, but sort of built on top of GPT-3. So there are a bunch of differences, of course, but you can build chatbots with GPT-3. So I was wondering, okay, let's see if we can build a ChatGPT clone without code, so using Bubble. And so first of all, let's see if we can do it. Second of all, let's see how long time it takes us, and let's see how it ends up working. It probably won't be as fast, and it won't be as dynamic and as wide-ranging in its capabilities as ChatGPT, but it will be good. And I'm thinking maybe we give it some personality also. We can steer it however we want in the prompts, but without further ado, let's go. Let me just give you a quick overview of what we're gonna do and how it's gonna work like, and what it's gonna work like. And then, yeah, let's just do it. So yes, building a ChatGPT clone without code, a Bubble tutorial if you want. This, by the way, is Tome, great app for creating presentations. I've just been playing around with it. It's pretty cool. You can create entire presentations, draft at least, with just prompting it. So you write something, it generates pictures for you using DALL-E, OpenAI's image generation model, and it gives you some text also from from GPT-3 and creates a slide presentation. Anyway, check that out if you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to build the UI. We're going to set up the OpenAI API in Bubble. We're going to fix the right prompts, so what we're going to use. We're going to build the right workflow. We need like a chat functionality and so on. Then we're just going to iterate until it's good enough, and we're going to deploy it. So we'll see. Maybe this is one video, maybe it's several. It depends. So let's just jump into Bubble. Here's what you're going to need if you want to follow along and do this yourself as well. A Bubble account, an OpenAI account, just logical thinking and tinkering, and your imagination. All right, so let's go. Here's a new page in Bubble. I am going to be just basically copying this UI, and I'm going to start with that because for me that's easier to do sometimes. Just to start with UI and then build backwards with the functionality. So let's do that. But first of all, okay, so I see I need a layout where we have like a column here or a left sidebar, and then it's a big page. So I'm just going to save some time. I'm using Framer here. Maybe they have application layouts, something similar to this. Okay, so this is pretty similar. Let's grab this one and let's call this ChatGPT main then, because I forgot that it actually creates a new page anytime we want it. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, let's do it again then. Did I not? I grabbed the wrong one. Let's grab this one then. ChatGPT 1. Better. Okay, we don't need this. We don't need oops. We don't need this. We don't need this. And this has some sort of margin, I guess. Yes, top. Put that at 0. It should be 0. I don't need this. This can actually be, the margin at the bottom is actually good for us. Let's keep that. Left, is that margin here maybe? We'll see. This can be here. These can be here for now. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the colors. So I have a, what's it called? Color picker, just a Chrome extension. I'm grabbing the color and I'm gonna put that color here. So I'm just gonna clone this. I want the color here as well. A bit darker. And this is way too wide now, but let's just go right ahead and try to get something. It has no border, or does it? Maybe it has. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Okay. It's no border, but it's definitely not as wide. What else? Okay, let's pull this. It's probably as white, but I'm not 100% sure. Give me. Okay, this is probably the same color. Okay, let's just say it's white. What else? I want to know what font they're using. So this is another Chrome extension, System UI. Do I have that? Otherwise, I'll just be using Inter. But okay, let's do it white first. So just give me white. Do I have System UI? I don't. Then we're rolling with Inter. Not this big for sure. What was it? Was it 12? No. 14. Okay, and this is the same. 14. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So 14 is the size. And the background is what? Nothing, but we have a border. Give me the border. Okay, that's the hover effect here. Let me take this border then. Can I grab it? Can I grab it? Why? Okay. It's likely this one. Ah, it's not the same actually. But it is. Is it the same as the text here? Okay, let's just grab this one and we'll roll with it. So background style, color, no, it was this one. But that's for the input. So, okay, let's roll with that as a border instead. No background style. Oh, wrong one. No background style, but I do want a border. Oops. Let's grab this and don't have that roundness. Maybe it's like a 6 border radius, something like that. It has a shadow, I think. It does have also. Okay, this is a button. I'm just gonna hack this. New chat. New chat. Okay. We need a little bit of a shadow. I see. Let's give this a, where's the shadow? Shadow, outset. I don't know what they're rolling with, but let's do a 0. Maybe we have a blur. And maybe this is like, I don't know, I'm just, nah, not really. Maybe add 0. Okay, we'll see. Let's keep it like that for now. What else do we have? This can be removed. This can be removed. This can be removed. And we have something on the bottom, and we. Oh, and by the way, this should have a hover effect. I think. Okay, so let's grab the border color I used is actually what should be on on the hover. So let's go do a conditional. When this button is hovered, we are gonna have a background color that is something else. Background color. Okay, I could have done it straight away. So let's preview this, see where we are at with the UI. My bubble app. Okay, let's remove the debug mode so I don't get that bottom bar. This we can just ignore the crisp here. Okay, so that's it's not the same color actually. I was wrong. Okay, let's grab the right one then instead. This one it is. Okay, so this one. All right, and I don't know how wide this is, but it doesn't have to be exactly the same, I feel like. Light mode, open Discord, log out. We have some form of border. Okay. Yes, I know it's updated. This is better. Let's make this not as wide. So we have a layout here. Where is the width coming from? It's this one probably that's steering it. Layout. Max width, let's say 300. And this has some form of left 300. I don't know, it feels like this is even short. Maybe this is like 260, something like that. Let's do that instead. Well, it seems more like it. 260, so that falls along. This should not be as high. And it should be not the same margin. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, of course. I just want to have it be pretty similar, and it's not gonna be as tall. I think this is a bit tall. I mean high, probably high at 45. Let's roll with 45. Okay, I am going to copy this one, and I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna remove the border because the other ones didn't have a border, right? But they did have the same, or they do have the same hover effect. So it's mostly the same. And let's actually remove this one. We don't need it. Let's remove this one as well. But let's grab a few of these. Okay, so the gap in between shouldn't be as big. Maybe it's like an 8. I'm not sure. Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably a bit, it feels a bit. Might be too much space. I think it's too much space. Maybe we have at least 2 or something. 2. This is okay. And let's say light mode. I don't know. I don't want to do it. But just for the sake of the copying act or the cloning act, let's go with like light mode or something. Light mode, community, logout. Okay, so this obviously doesn't do anything yet. It's just a layout. And okay, we have this. What else are we missing? So it's not exactly the same, right? It's not the same color, but whatever. Let's go with creating the. Oh, I forgot the border. Let's do a border. And whatever color I choose here should be the same. Should be the same as. So you're just gonna have one on top. Is it like, I think it looks like this color. Nope, nope, it's not. Maybe it's, Something like this. Yeah, that works. Here we are. Okay, and then let's go with this one. Oh, it's actually not a. So it's 80 in height. So let's clone this one, and the height is going to be 80. I'm gonna call this group group input, maybe input command input, not init, input. All right, so where are we? This is the one, and in there we need what? We need a sort of a search bar. It's gonna have an icon here, so it's a group, and within that group it's gonna be a search bar and text beneath it, and it has a color and it has a shadow. Okay, so let's roll with that. So input, give me an, actually let's do a group first. Okay, so give me a group here. I'm just gonna create one. Let's say row. I don't know how high that is or how long that is, but let's say something. Just has to look good, right? And it's probably, let's say 600 width. Let's say 80. No, way too much, 50 maybe. Okay, let's put an 8 on the radius as well here. Group, where is the remove style? Give me a, did I say 8? Has some other color, bit lighter. This is the one, likely. Background style, flat color. No, that was the same one. Okay. Just give me the bright color here. Come on. Why isn't it? Ah, there we are. There we are. I don't know why sometimes this... Okay, and we need some form of shadow. I think also the border roundness is too round. So maybe it's actually a 6. And it's not this high, so it might be like 48 or something. Whatever. Let's say 700 here. Or is it maybe even like this? It might actually be 800 something. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. This one, let's add a little bit of a shadow. So give me a shadow. I want the outset to be black, I think. Okay, we're gonna roll with a 0 horizontal offset, maybe like a 2 vertical offset. We're gonna have the blur radius to be like, oh no, the blur radius should be more, I feel like maybe this is a 4 actually, but this is very subtle, like 15 or something. Nah, it's too much, too much. And the blur is bigger for sure. Maybe we even don't have this offset. Okay, let's do a blur. Maybe this actually, and then instead of 15 we do like a 10. Too much. Maybe we do a 5. Want it to be subtle but still popping. Okay, something like that. And now we're gonna put inside this group, we're gonna put an icon. So let's say, do I have, what kind of icons am I rolling with? What? Where's the icon? Maybe it's a visual element. Of course it's a visual element. Custom icon, feather icon. Let's do an ionic icon. And we want send. It's like this one, something. But this is round. Anyway, we'll do it. This has a nice little lighter hue. Where is it? Come on. Where is it? This is annoying a little bit. I just want the... Maybe if I just grab it. Okay, anyway, it's lighter. And it has a dark hover effect with a border that's like 4 or 6. Okay, so and it's not that big. So how big is it? It's like 25 maybe. No, maybe even smaller. 20 might be. Let's do some margins. 2, 2, 2, 2. Should probably be more. Let's do 4. 4. Really, I would like padding. Maybe this should be in a separate group. Yes. Okay, so first of all, this was going to be a bit lighter, right? So let's just do this, and I don't know, that. Okay, and I'm gonna put that in a group as well. So just give me a group, small one, put it here, put that inside a group, and I'm gonna go to that group. Oops, give me the group. Give me the group. Go to the elements tree. Oh, and I have a group command input, has a group, has also a group. This is the group I'm after. And this can be a row. Let's put it on the right hand side. Oh, let's put it like this. Never mind. Okay, width 20, 20, 25, 25. This icon. Okay, let's put it like this. Give me the group. 25, 25. We have a hover condition, and it's gonna have some form of roundness. I think it might be actually like a 4. How does it look here? Ah, it's actually very small. Way smaller. So this might be like 15, not 25. Oops, wrong. 15. Okay. And the group is going to be 20 instead. Let's see. Let's roll with that. This is going to be in the middle like so. And why does this look? Oops. Okay, so let me remove the margin on this icon. Okay, and give me the group. Give me the group. No, it should be in the middle. Okay, then we have a hover. When this group is hovered, then we have a background style, no, color. Maybe we need a background style because I haven't defined it yet. Okay, so when hovered, flat color, background color is likely this color actually. So let's grab this color. Okay, and back, oh, conditional of course, it's this one. Let's see where we are now. Okay. It's okay. What else? More border roundness, and icon should be, this is, it looks even darker than this one, and the icon should be lighter, I feel like. So the icon should be, what did I say? Lighter. So let's do like a 40. Okay. Let's take this one, have a layout, row. Oh. Let's do that. Give me some padding on left and right, like a 15. Maybe. Something like that. Oh, this is actually doesn't look aligned. Anyway, there we are. And what does this look like? Oh yeah, now it's just a group. Now we need, oops, now we need the input field. Let's just see where we are. Okay, so we have this. It's rounder, and I think actually also bigger. Rounder and bigger, maybe even darker. So what did I say? I said rounder and bigger. So let's go for a 6 here, and bigger. We go from 20 to 25. It's a big gap. Let's do it. I don't know These are just details. Okay, this obviously was too tall. I want this to always be at the bottom, so maybe we do... maybe this is a floating group instead, actually. So it floats on top. So let's do a floating group. Oh, I already have one. What? Wait a minute. Group command input. Aha, the left one is a floating group. Makes sense. So let me do a floating group instead. Whatever. And I'm gonna go to floating group A. And I'm gonna put this whole nice little thingy in floating group A. I'm gonna say floating group A is a row, why not? And it's gonna align bottom horizontally to the right. And what is this? Why is the layout broken? I said 700 if I don't. No, 48. And this is the floating group. Okay, where are we? I'm confusing myself now. Floating group command input. Okay. Then why? Okay, floating group row, no fixed width here. This is better. This is better. And is there? And the floating group. No, 0. Okay, and this is what? So this is 48 high. So this should have like a 48 bottom padding to match. Oh, am I not padding? Margin. What? No, it's the height. Okay, let's start with this. Let's see where we are at. Okay, so better. So now it stays here all the time, even if the text that we're eventually going to have here becomes bigger. And let's check the, yeah, and it's responsive, at least until here as well. We don't need to fix this. I think that's too much for just putting it up now, at least. And then we need an input field. So give me an input field. Input field. Well, should it be a multiline? I guess, right? Because we can have a lot of things in here. Actually, how does that look like? Hello. Write the story, please. About an astronaut. Oh, but spelled correctly. Okay, so I just want to see what that looks like. Oh yeah, it expands, and then as it is above a certain length, we have a scroll. All right. So having said that, let's do like the multi-line input, and I'm gonna drop this in here. Actually, how does it look like? It's just, it has the same padding here. Okay, so, oh, also, what type of font are we rolling with? Oh, the same style. 16 here. Okay, so this is bigger. 16. And we're gonna roll with what? Okay, appearance. It's nothing, right? don't have anything here. It's just blank. So initial content is going to be like this. We're going to roll with inter. We're going to roll with 16. And the color is going to be white. Oops. The color is going to be white. And placeholder color, nothing. Nothing. Oops. No borders. But let's keep the borders just to see that we have. Okay, so here we're gonna roll with this one, I feel like. And okay, I didn't put margins at the top, so 5, 5. Maybe we do 10 and 10. This doesn't need to be a fixed width. Okay, this is good. Then what else? The border should be gone. No borders. Okay, let's see. Also, let's rename this. Let's rename this page to not my bubble app, but ChatGPT clone without code. Okay. Yes. So let's see. We're starting to get the core UI now. Whoops. That is absolutely horrendously ugly. Okay. So this should have a fixed height. First of all, fixed height. And what else? The conditionals here. Remote line is focused. No. And no. And maybe when the page. Actually, let's also do 5 here instead of 10 on the left hand side. And when the page is loaded, we're gonna set focus to multi-line input. So let's see what I mean. Come on, slow. When page is loaded, and we're gonna set focus and then multi-line input A. Okay, let's do it again. It's still not in the middle for some reason. Why is that? Let's go to the sign and check it out. Is this like a... No, I want min to be 48 or whatever it is, then 44 maybe. Oh, it might be 40. 38. That works. 38. This is 16. Line spacing will probably be 1.5. 38. Let's see where we are. So now it gives us. Okay, so we have, this is a test, this is a test. But it's still not in the, oops, sorry. It's still not in the center here. Okay, so we have some small things to fix. I will fix them. So let's do min height like a 30. Let the line space be for now. Okay, I don't think this should be as high. It's more likely sort of like this. Let's see where we are. Not satisfied. Let's do 45. let's actually do 8 here instead. This shouldn't be fixed height. Let's do 40 minimum. Bottom. Let's do 4. Instead, okay, this should fix it. But why is it not in? I don't know what this affects how this looks. Let's see. So what I'm after is I want the cursor to be in the middle. Ah, it's probably this one. Nope. Why are you not in the middle? Why are you not in the middle? Okay, and now what happens? Okay, so it's gonna overload, so it should never be more. Min height. That can't be 40. Okay, let's move on. Let's fix this later. I don't want to get stuck for the video's sake. Okay, this is better. This is what I wanted. For now. Okay, and something happened to this one. Oh, okay. What's the layout situation here? This one shouldn't align to parent. This should be a row. Okay. Okay, time to move on, I feel like. Oh, this works. Okay, now we need new chat, ChatGPT. Let's do this, and then we're gonna be pretty in a good state with the start UI, and then we're gonna build out the chat interface, so that when I write something, hello, we're gonna have a chat going on here like this. Okay, so let's continue. First, let me get a new chat. Okay, ChatGPT, some examples, and like some boxes. So let's go. Let's quickly check. We're talking 36, 18, and 14. 3 boxes, three by 3. Okay, and we're gonna build in this. So let me grab a group, some form of size. I don't know, like this maybe. Let's put this, and it can be a column for sure. And let's align this to parent. Or this should also be like a row, probably. Like so. Why? Yeah, it's probably way too. Min height can be like 800. Doesn't matter. Min height. Okay, let's keep it at 12. But I do want this to be in the middle, and here we're gonna have some text and another group. So let me grab another group, and it can be a column, I feel like, and then inside this group we're gonna have some more groups, right? And inside those groups we're gonna have what? Yeah, these like boxes. Okay, so let's build this out. And the box says, we are talking. Some color, I don't know, same colors here, maybe no, maybe not. This is the hover effect. Maybe that's actually the same hover as this one. So I could finally grab it. Oh, it was, yeah, okay, let's use the zoominess. Okay, anyway, this will have a border roundness. And maybe we grab the style. So copy, formatting, paste, formatting. But the hover is gonna be, oh, and I should do copy conditionals, paste conditionals, and then I'm gonna change color to this one. It has border roundness. It should have some form of color, whatever it is. Yeah, let's roll with that one. And it's gonna be a bit darker, and it's gonna be way smaller than this. And this doesn't need a shadow. Okay, and we're gonna have a bunch of these. 45. Let's say, and let's do have 3. Let's do a row, and let's make this like so. 1, 2, 3. They are not this wide. Min width, like, I don't know, 250. Oops. Min width. Oh, it was 250 already. 200, let's say. Okay. Gonna spread them out. And what else? So this is a row. This can be a column. And then we can have spacing. Something, 12 maybe. And we have another one. Okay, 3 by 3. Okay. And it should be in the middle. And then we're gonna have some text. This was 36, if I remember correctly. 36. Enter. White-ish. I think it wasn't exactly white. Yeah, like this maybe. For sure, we're looking at something bold. Maybe not that bold, semi-bold. Put it in the center. And fixed width doesn't need to be. Put it like so. Okay, ChatGPT. 1, 2, 3, and some text in here, and they have some hover. Okay, so let's put some other text element. Text in this one. And we are looking at enter. We're looking at 14. 14. We're looking at white-ish, at least. White-ish. I'm gonna have it be in the middle. Okay, and some text. Let's just grab this text. Explain quantum computing in simple terms. Like so. Doesn't need to be a fixed width, but it should be contained. Does this have? Oh, okay. And like so. It should be. Is it really 14? It is. Okay, explain computing, blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3. They are probably bit wider actually. Let's go with 220. 220. Don't bother with this one. All right, don't bother with this one. Where's the gap here? Let's roll with this one, but let's do like 225 something. I mean, it's not important. I'm just going with it. I think this should be more actually. Let's do 10. Oops. 10. Okay. Okay, then let's make it not. Let's do this instead. All right. Here we are. Some things. This needs to be higher. Let's do 100. Put it in. Okay, this works. ChatGPT. Let's put in the actual text. Remember what user said. Was this also a... no, it's capabilities. We can write our own here later on. Oops. This is where I want. Train to decline inappropriate requests. Okay. That should have been here. And then the second one was... So this is like tedious. I don't need to do this. But again, I'm trying to prove that we can build it in Bubble. So when I make the UI like close to the same. In this case, some limitations. This one I'm going after. Limited knowledge. Okay, we had some more. These two. Okay, of course. And how do I make it blah blah in JavaScript? Realize now that we should probably have done columns just for the layout sake, you know, this, so it doesn't break. So let's actually redo that. No, did it again. There we are. Okay. So I'm gonna remake this into columns instead. I'm gonna copy this one. Oops. Not copy, I'm gonna duplicate this one. Work with the topmost. Layout, change it to a column. And what did we have? We had like 8 or something, right? Maybe 8. The column doesn't need a min width. What? Okay, and this we can copy. And this can be a row. Oh, I'm sorry. I confuse myself here sometimes. These two should be a row, right? Group these elements in a row. Yes. And then we can do a third row. There we are. There we are. So we have this one in here, this one in here. Gonna make that next. Let's drop this. And what else else? Allow users. We have that here. Make first. This one we don't need. No. Again, tedious. Tedious. But let's just roll with it. What did we have? May occasionally limited knowledge. Make last. Okay, so this is better. Except these three in the middle, I stop. And then, okay. Okay, here we are. Dung, dung, dung. And what else do we need? We need a little group with an icon and some text that, if I don't remember, was 16. Is that correct? 18. Okay. So let's do that. And then we're going to the fun stuff. Then we have some form of basic UI, right? So let me just recreate this one. This is gonna be 18 and something it said. I'm not sure what. This does not need conditional, and we do not need a color. And we said what? Examples, sure. But we also wanted an icon. Let me grab the icon is fine. Okay, I'm gonna change layout to a column. This is gonna be on top. Make first, put in the middle. What else? So spacing in between. Apply spacing. I don't know what. 8 maybe. And we said some form of sun thingy. Should be brighter for sure. Let's do 25, 25, 25, 25. Brighter. 40. Let's jump it up to 70. Maybe more. Maybe 80 even. Okay, do we have some form of sun or something? Yeah, we do. Okay, well, guess that'll work. Examples, of course, now we can just grab this one, but first, are we happy with the spacing? I would say not necessarily 100%. So min height can be 25 or not 2, but okay, let's roll with 20. I think this height, it's okay. Spacing in between here can be maybe 6. Okay, so let's roll with this one. Copying it and I'm pasting it, and I'm also going to put it first in every one. So we have examples, capabilities, and limitations. Examples, capabilities, limitations, and we had what? We had some form of, what's it called? Lightning strike. Fast maybe. I'm sure there must be one, but I don't know what they're calling it. Let me know when you see it. Bolt, maybe, a bolt. Yes. Okay, a bolt, and then, okay, so it should be not filled, and then we have some form of warning sign. So we have this, the second bolt I should have grabbed. Bolt, not filled, some form of warning sign, warning. There we are. It should also not be filled, but do we have that here? Warning. Oops. Warning. No, maybe beware. That would be wise. Sign. Watch out. Okay, let's roll with this one. Why not? Why not? This was actually ugly. I'm gonna go with the other bolt. Just felt better. Okay. So here we are. Let's see how all this looks like. All right, I would say that that's pretty similar. We can see here that some smaller things. So this should be lower down on the page. We have the wrong border color. We need a different border color. I think we actually got the width exactly right. Then this is probably should be adjusted a little bit. I'm gonna grab this one and also put that in the group just for fun. So okay, let me grab a text inside this here. No, let's do a then column. That's gonna be on the bottom. Where did you go, my friend? Floating group A. Come on, I know you're here. Group command input, group A, text. Where are you? Where are you, text? There you are. Make last. Maybe we need you in here. But why? Group C. Group A. It's this one. Group A. Command input. We're in group command input. What is group C? Lol, it's that one. And this is group C, don't mind group C. Row gap. Okay. We said what? Something very small, maybe 10. 12. Okay. 12. And what does it say? It says the following. But we are looking at a 12. And we are looking at like a max 20. And I'm also looking at a little bit less opacity. Maybe even less. Maybe let's do 60 for this one. Okay. And they for sure have some other. Maybe they have like a medium. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and that's okay. Let's exit this one. It's pretty close to the bottom. Let's see where we are. I guess. Still a little bit more row gap. No, not the one. Let's do 12. And let's put this all on the bottom. Let's see now. Okay, a little bit more. We're close, right? So maybe we're looking at a 12 or 15 even. And this one shouldn't be this wide. 750. And it shouldn't be this high. 42. Min height. Yes, I am stupid. I mean less. It should be less. 35. And 35. Let's start with that. Let's go back to looking at group C. Oops. For sure. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. This is in the middle. Okay, let's see where this gets us. No, this is too tall. think like this, probably more likely. I think this works. Yeah. Pretty close, I would say. Maybe we go here and we do not a 400, but we go for a medium and a medium. Okay, nice. So we're actually done with part 1 now, which is building out the UI, at least the first part of the UI, which is the main interface. And it's not perfect. Like I want the cursor to be in the middle, for example. I see if I can fix that. But I just need a break, drink some coffee or something, and then we're gonna get back to it. And what we're gonna build now is the actual chat interface. So when we write something, we're gonna create a chat message. We're gonna get a response back, and we're going to be starting to work with the AI and moving closer to a real clone. So I'm just gonna take a break. Be back in a second.